Welcome, dear one. I am so glad you are here with me today. You know, many people carry quiet wishes in their hearts, wishes for a better life, for freedom, for ease. And sometimes, those wishes take the shape of something as simple and beautiful as imagining what it would feel like to win the lottery. There is nothing wrong with that dream. Wanting abundance is natural. It's part of who we are because deep inside, we all seek comfort, joy, and the ability to give and receive freely. You are not greedy or unrealistic for desiring financial blessings. In fact, you are recognizing a truth, that life is meant to support you, not to limit you. I want you to take a deep breath right now and allow yourself to feel safe with that desire. It's safe to want more. It's safe to imagine a life where money flows to you easily, where you can wake up each day knowing that all your needs are met and more. You see, everything begins with a thought. The journey to abundance doesn't start in the bank or with a lottery ticket. It starts in your mind, in the quiet moments when you tell yourself, I am open to receiving. The universe is always listening, always responding to the energy we send out. When we align our thoughts with love, trust, and openness, we create a space where miracles can happen. I want you to say this with me gently. It is safe for me to receive unlimited abundance. I am open to miracles. Feel those words as they wrap around you like a warm hug. There's no need to know how or when. Your only job is to open your heart and believe that you are worthy of wonderful things. So many people block their blessings because they carry guilt or fear around wanting money. But money is simply energy. It's a tool that allows you to express yourself, to care for others, to experience life more fully. There is no shame in welcoming it. Right now, give yourself permission to dream without limits. Picture yourself holding that winning ticket, feeling the excitement, the gratitude, the relief. Know that this feeling is where the magic begins. You are not asking for too much. The universe has endless abundance to give, and you are a beloved part of that flow. Keep breathing deeply and remind yourself every day, I am open to receiving all the wealth life has for me. This is your time to trust in possibilities. You don't have to force anything. Just allow yourself to believe, to hope, and to receive. You are supported more than you know, and wonderful things are already on their way to you. For so long, many of us have been taught to believe that wealth is for others, that luck only finds a few special people, or that wanting more is somehow wrong. These thoughts are like little clouds blocking the sunshine of abundance that is always shining for you. But here's something important to remember. You were not born with these beliefs. They were given to you by others, by society, by fear. And what has been learned can be unlearned with love and patience. Imagine your mind as a beautiful garden. Over the years, some weeds of doubt and limitation may have grown there. Thoughts like, I'll never be that lucky, or people like me don't win big, might have taken root without you even noticing. But today, we begin to gently pull out those weeds, not with anger, but with understanding. Every time you catch yourself thinking that something is impossible or that you don't deserve it, I want you to pause and smile softly at yourself. You are learning a new way now, a kinder way. Instead of feeding those old thoughts, offer yourself new words that nurture your spirit. Say to yourself, I release all doubts. I am worthy of sudden, unexpected wealth. Feel how different that sounds. Your mind listens to everything you say, and it believes what you tell it most often. This is why we use affirmations, not as magic words, but as loving reminders to guide our thoughts back to the truth. You are deserving. You are capable. You are open to miracles. If you'd like, take a moment each day to look into your own eyes in the mirror and repeat these words. At first, it might feel strange, but soon it will become a beautiful habit, a way of reconnecting with your inner power. You can also write down any limiting beliefs that come up, and then, beside them, write a positive affirmation to replace each one. This simple practice begins to clear the mental blocks that stand between you and the abundance waiting for you. Remember, dear one, it's not about forcing yourself to believe something overnight. It's about gently choosing better thoughts, moment by moment. You don't have to be perfect, you only need to be willing. Every time you choose to believe in possibility instead of limitation, you are opening a door. And with each open door, you invite more light, more joy, and more prosperity into your life. Keep telling yourself, wonderful surprises are coming my way. I am ready to receive them. The universe responds to the energy of your thoughts, so make them loving, make them hopeful, and watch how your world begins to change. Your thoughts are powerful beyond measure. Every idea you hold, every word you speak sends out a message to the universe about what you believe you deserve. Many people don't realize that they are creating their reality with the simple, everyday thoughts that pass through their minds. It's not just the big moments of wishing or hoping, it's the quiet thoughts like, I never win anything, or money slips through my fingers, that shape what shows up in life. But here's the beautiful truth. Once you become aware of this power, you can start using it to create what you truly desire. Think of your mind as a paintbrush and your life as the canvas. Each thought is a stroke of color, adding to the picture of your reality. If you keep painting with doubt and fear, the picture will reflect that. But if you choose thoughts of hope, abundance, and joy, your life will begin to mirror those feelings. This is not about pretending or ignoring challenges. It's about choosing to focus on what you want to grow. Where your attention goes, energy flows. If you spend your days thinking about lack, you will notice more lack. But if you gently guide your thoughts toward prosperity, even in small ways, you will start to see changes. You can begin right now by saying, my thoughts are powerful, and I choose thoughts that invite prosperity. Feel the truth in those words. Every time you repeat them, you are planting seeds of abundance in your mind. And just like a garden, with care and patience, those seeds will grow. Pay attention to the words you use when you talk about money or luck. Speak as if what you desire is already on its way, because in many ways, it is. When you align your thoughts with the feeling of already having what you want, you send out a clear, strong signal to the universe. It is like tuning a radio to the right station. You begin to receive exactly what matches your frequency. Be gentle with yourself during this process. Changing your thoughts is a practice, not a race. Celebrate every moment you catch yourself choosing a better, more loving thought. Over time, these small choices create a powerful shift. Affirm to yourself daily, I am a magnet for wealth. Prosperity flows to me with ease. Let these words become part of your inner dialogue. The more you speak them, the more natural they will feel. And soon, you'll notice how your outer world begins to reflect your inner changes. You hold the brush, dear one. You get to decide what masterpiece you will create with your thoughts. Choose colors of joy, hope, and abundance, and watch as life responds in the most wonderful ways. There is a gentle truth that many people overlook. Abundance is not something far away, reserved only for a lucky few. It is all around you, like the air you breathe. You don't have to chase it or beg for it. Instead, you align yourself with it by tuning in to the right energy. Everything in life is energy, including money, wealth, and the opportunities that bring them. When you understand this, you begin to see that attracting abundance is less about effort and more about alignment. Imagine a beautiful river flowing steadily. When you are in harmony with abundance, you are floating with ease along that river, carried by its current. But when fear, doubt, or desperation creep in, it's like trying to swim upstream, exhausting and unnecessary. The key is to relax, trust, and match the feeling of wealth before it arrives. One of the most powerful ways to do this is through gratitude. When you appreciate what you already have, no matter how small it may seem, you send a clear message to the universe. I am aligned with abundance. Gratitude shifts your focus from what is missing to what is present, and in doing so, it opens the door for more blessings to enter. Each day, take a quiet moment to say thank you for the things you often overlook: a warm meal, a safe place to rest, a kind word from a friend. These are all signs that abundance is already in your life. As you build this habit, you begin to feel rich in ways that go beyond money, and that feeling naturally attracts more prosperity. You might say to yourself, "I am already surrounded by wealth in many forms." Let that truth settle in your heart. Wealth is not just numbers on a page or the promise of a winning ticket. It's the fullness of life, the sense of being supported by the universe in countless ways. The more you recognize this, the more you align with the energy of abundance. You don't have to force anything to happen. Simply keep your heart open, stay thankful, and know that you are already flowing in the river of prosperity. Every breath you take in gratitude is a step closer to the financial blessings you desire. Trust that by being in this state of appreciation, you are inviting wealth to find you in ways both expected and surprising. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine what it feels like to have already received everything you desire. Picture yourself holding that winning ticket or seeing your numbers called out. Feel the joy bubbling up inside you, the sense of relief, the excitement, and the quiet peace that comes from knowing you are financially free. This feeling is more than just imagination. It is the very energy that draws your desires into reality. You see, your mind doesn't know the difference between something vividly imagined and something that has already happened. When you allow yourself to fully experience the emotions of success, you are sending a powerful signal to the universe that says, "This is my truth." Many people make the mistake of waiting to feel happy or grateful until after they receive what they want. But the secret is to feel it now. The universe responds to your emotions, to the energy you are radiating in this moment. When you align your feelings with the joy of already having what you desire, you become a magnet for that experience. Each day, take a few quiet minutes to visualize your success. See yourself celebrating, sharing your blessings with loved ones, living in ease and comfort. Let the emotions wash over you. Smile, breathe deeply, and truly feel the gratitude as if it's happening right now. You might softly affirm, "I feel the joy of receiving life-changing wealth now." These words, combined with your feelings, create a powerful vibration that calls abundance to you. Don't worry about the details or how it will come. Your job is simply to hold the vision and nurture the feeling. The more you practice this, the more natural it becomes. And soon you will notice how opportunities begin to appear, how you feel more confident and positive each day. This is not about wishful thinking. It's about tuning your energy to match what you desire. Like a radio station, you must be on the right frequency to hear the music. By feeling the emotions of success now, you are tuning in to the frequency of abundance. Trust in this process, knowing that every moment you spend in joyful expectation brings you closer to your desires becoming reality. Allow yourself to dream freely, to feel deeply, and to believe that wonderful things are already unfolding for you. Sometimes, when we want something deeply, like a sudden flow of wealth or a winning ticket, we hold on so tightly to the desire that we create tension without even realizing it. We start wondering when it will happen, how it will happen, and whether we're doing everything right. This kind of thinking can actually slow down the process because it sends out a message of doubt and impatience. The universe works best when we trust it, when we place our order and then let go, knowing that it is being prepared for us in perfect timing. Imagine going to a restaurant and ordering your favorite meal. Once you place the order, you don't keep calling the waiter back to ask if the chef has started cooking. You relax, enjoy your surroundings, and trust that your meal will arrive. Manifesting abundance works in much the same way. Once you've set your intention, once you've visualized, felt the joy, and affirmed your readiness, you can release the need to control every detail. This doesn't mean you stop believing or that you forget about your desire. It means you hold it lightly, with faith and ease, knowing that what is meant for you will never miss you. I want you to remind yourself often, "I trust that abundance flows to me in perfect ways." These words help you shift from worry to trust. They allow you to breathe deeply and enjoy the present moment while the universe arranges the perfect circumstances for your blessing to arrive. Letting go of the how and when creates space for miracles to happen in ways you could never have planned. Stay open to surprises, knowing that the path to your desire might be even better than you imagined. When you trust, you move through life with a sense of peace and confidence. You no longer feel desperate or anxious because you know that everything is unfolding just as it should. Each time you feel the urge to question or doubt, gently bring yourself back to this calm knowing. Affirm your trust, relax your mind, and do something that brings you joy. This joyful, trusting energy is what keeps you aligned with abundance. The universe responds to faith, to openness, and to the quiet confidence that what you desire is already on its way. So, release the tension, dear one. Let go of the need to figure it all out. Smile, breathe, and know that by trusting the process, you are allowing the doors of prosperity to open wide for you. There is something truly magical about the small, simple things we do every day. These little habits, when filled with intention and love, can open the door to great changes in our lives. Attracting wealth, even something as wonderful as winning the lottery, doesn't happen through luck alone. It happens when you gently create a daily practice that keeps your heart and mind aligned with abundance. You don't need complicated rituals or long hours of effort. What you need is consistency, joy, and belief. One of the most powerful things you can do is start your day with affirmations. Before the world rushes in with its noise and worries, take a quiet moment to speak words of prosperity over your life. You might say, "Every day wealth flows to me easily and effortlessly." These words, when spoken with feeling, begin to shape your reality from the inside out. Another beautiful practice is mirror work. Look into your own eyes each morning and tell yourself, "I am a lottery winner. I am open to receiving miracles today." At first, it might feel unusual, but soon you will notice a shift, a softening, a growing sense of confidence and worthiness. Writing is also a wonderful tool. Take a notebook and each day write the words, "I am grateful for my financial blessings." Even if they haven't appeared yet, this practice puts you in the energy of already receiving. When you go to purchase a lottery ticket or take any action towards your desire, do it with a light and happy heart. Bless the ticket, smile, and say, "This action is filled with prosperity energy." It's not about pressure or desperation. It's about bringing joy and trust into every step. These small, daily moments build a powerful foundation. They remind you that you are an active participant in your abundance. You are telling the universe, with each loving habit, that you are ready, open, and willing to receive. Over time, these practices become a natural part of your life, and you will begin to notice how differently you feel, more hopeful, more positive, and more connected to the flow of prosperity. Remember, dear one, it's not about doing everything perfectly. It's about showing up each day with a willing heart, affirming your readiness, and trusting that every small step is leading you closer to your desires. With each affirmation, each smile in the mirror, each joyful action, you are calling abundance into your life in ways that will amaze you. Sometimes, without realizing it, we carry heavy feelings that quietly block the flow of good into our lives. Feelings like guilt, resentment, or the belief that we are not worthy of great things can sit in the corners of our hearts, creating invisible walls between us and the blessings waiting to reach us. These emotions don't make you a bad person. They make you human. But holding on to them can prevent the abundance you seek from flowing freely. Forgiveness is a gentle key that unlocks these doors. Not just forgiveness of others, but also forgiveness of yourself. You may not even be aware of the moments where you judged yourself harshly, doubted your worth, or felt undeserving of happiness and wealth. Today is the day to begin letting those feelings go. You don't need to revisit every painful memory. All you need is a willingness to release the weight you've been carrying. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. Say softly to yourself, "I lovingly forgive myself and others. I am deserving of all good things." Feel the lightness that begins to fill you as you speak these words. Forgiveness is not about saying what happened was right. It is about freeing yourself from the chains of the past so you can step fully into the abundant life that is waiting for you. As you clear these emotional blocks, you create space for miracles to enter. You begin to feel lighter, more open, and more connected to the flow of life. Worthiness is your birthright. You don't have to earn it or prove anything. Simply by being here, by existing, you are worthy of love, joy, and prosperity. When you remind yourself daily of this truth, you dissolve the barriers that once stood between you and your desires. Each act of forgiveness, each moment of self-compassion, opens your heart wider to receive. You might notice unexpected gifts, kind words, or small blessings appearing more often. These are signs that your energy is shifting, that you are aligning with the abundance you've been seeking. Keep telling yourself, I am open to receiving all the good life has to offer. Let that be your guiding light as you continue to clear the path for wealth, happiness, and peace to flow into your life with ease. Life has a beautiful way of whispering to us when we are on the right path. These whispers often come in the form of small signs, gentle nudges, or little synchronicities that remind us the universe is always listening and responding to our energy. When you begin to align your thoughts and feelings with abundance, you will notice these signs more and more. Perhaps you find a coin on the ground, receive an unexpected gift, or hear someone speak about winning just as you were thinking about it. These are not coincidences. They are confirmations that your vibration is shifting, that you are becoming a magnet for prosperity. It's important to recognize and celebrate these moments, no matter how small they may seem. Each time you acknowledge a sign, you strengthen your connection to the flow of abundance. You are telling the universe, I see your message and I am grateful. Gratitude for these little signals keeps your energy open and welcoming. You might say to yourself, I notice and celebrate every sign of increasing wealth. This simple affirmation helps you stay in tune with the positive changes happening around you. The more you focus on these signs, the more they will appear. It's like tuning your awareness to a frequency where blessings become visible. Even if the big win hasn't arrived yet, these signs are proof that you are drawing closer to it every day. Trust that the universe is always working behind the scenes, arranging the perfect timing and circumstances for your desires to manifest. Stay open, stay observant, and let yourself feel joy each time life gives you a little wink. This joyful awareness keeps your heart light and your spirit aligned with the energy of receiving. Remember, abundance often flows in gradually before it arrives in grand, unexpected ways. By honoring the small signs, you are preparing yourself to receive the larger blessings with grace and gratitude. Keep your eyes, heart, and mind open, knowing that every positive sign is a step forward on your journey to wealth and fulfillment. You are far more powerful than you have ever been told. Within you is a quiet strength, a natural ability to attract miracles, abundance, and joy simply by being open to them. You don't have to struggle or prove yourself to deserve wonderful things. The universe is always ready to give, and you are always worthy to receive. Each loving thought you think, every positive word you speak, and every moment you choose trust over fear brings you closer to the life you desire. There is no limit to the good that can flow into your experience when you align your heart and mind with the energy of abundance. It doesn't matter what your past has looked like or what others have said. Right now, in this very moment, you have the power to open the door to a new reality, one where wealth comes to you in expected and unexpected ways, one where you feel supported, loved, and free. I invite you to carry this knowing with you, that you are a magnet for miracles. Let this truth settle into your spirit and guide you each day. When doubts arise, gently remind yourself of your inner power. When you feel impatient, return to trust. When you notice even the smallest blessing, celebrate it with gratitude. All these little choices add up to a life where abundance flows naturally. Speak this affirmation with me now and let it echo in your heart throughout your day. I am a magnet for miracles. Wealth, joy, and abundance flow to me now and always. Believe these words, feel their warmth, and know that as you repeat them, you are calling forth a beautiful reality filled with endless possibilities. You are supported, you are loved, and wonderful things are already on their way to you.